Welcome to Let Your Light Shine, the podcast where we illuminate the path to your best self. I'm your host, John Louis Hardrick, and I'm so excited to have you join us on this journey of empowerment and self discovery. Today, and in each episode, we'll dive deep into the themes inspired by the book, Let Your Light Shine, Unleashing Your Inner Glow through essential self care practices for empowered women. This podcast is for anyone seeking to cultivate their inner glow, embrace their power, and truly let their light shine. In our conversations, we'll explore different topics that resonate with women and girls from all walks of life. We'll discuss the SHINE method, practical and transformative self-care practices like sleep, proper hydration, tuning into our intuition, and nourishing our bodies while remaining fully engaged. But that's not all. We'll also delve into cultivating joy through hobbies, practicing grace, forgiveness, and engaging in activities that make our souls light up. Each episode features incredible women who share their stories, wisdoms, and insights. They're entrepreneurs, creatives, professionals, mothers, daughters, all shining examples of how embracing these practices can lead to a fulfilled and empowered life. So whether you're looking to ignite a new spark in your life or fan the flames of an existing one, Let Your Light Shine is here to guide and inspire you. Remember, for more resources and information, you can always visit lightshinebook.com. Let's get started and explore together how we can all let our light shine brighter. Join me, John Louis Hardrick, in this empowering journey. Here's to letting our lights shine together. And now, let's dive in to today's episode. Hey, it's Jocelyn Hardrick. I'm back again. Another solo episode of Let Your Light Shine podcast. Today we're going to talk about the E in shine, and that is engage and engagement. How do you stay engaged? Here's a great quote from Harriet Tubman. Every great dream begins with a dreamer. Always remember you have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars to change the world. There's another great quote by Howard Thurman. It says, think about what makes you come alive, because what the world needs more of is people who have come alive, right? All these very angry, hateful people all out here doing all the destructive stuff. If all these people had come alive and were really thinking about their dreams and life and love, they wouldn't be wanting to fight wars and hate other people and bring other people down. And so we don't have control of those people. We have control over ourselves. So now you're going to say, how am I going to engage with the world? First, you have to engage your body. Your body is meant to be moved. Even people who have limited mobility recognize that if they can move their head, they'll move their head. If they can move their eyeballs, that's what they move. Their body has to move. A lot of emotions get trapped in your muscles and your hips in particular, and your neck. And so there's different moves you can do to stretch. Walking is great because it moves your whole body and gets everything flowing. Quick massages of your lymph nodes really help to engage your body. Different stretches and ancient practices. Um, I've seen some interesting things on social media. People like doing things to release emotions very quickly, like yelling and someone supporting them, pushing on their back, yoga poses. I mean, these are really ancient practices. If you look all over the world, there's all different versions of this, kneeling and get into certain postures, even in the Christian community and the and Muslim faith. And so, moving and engaging your body is really important for self-care and for health. But engagement, again, not just your body. How do you engage with the world? How do you connect to other people? You got to stay engaged. Sometimes we just get checked out. I've done it. Just wake up, go to work, do the work, come home, watch TV, go to sleep, wake up and do it all over again. And then days, then weeks, then months. And then you blink and you're like, where'd all the time go? The seasons change and you didn't even notice because you were completely disconnected. So you got to get plugged in, reconnect, engage with your life. How do you want to connect with other people? Wherever you are, whatever stage in life you're in. Stay connected and engaged. And the joy that will come out of that will spread and add more to you. But definitely think about ways you want to physically engage that can help engage in the other ways too. I like walks. Walks in nature are really important. Getting your feet in soil. If it's a lawn or just a patch of grass, just get it in there because the earth has this way of taking all the stuff out of your body and really calming you down. If you have access to a beach or water, getting in the water, natural water. I guess the pool will do, but something about that chlorine just right kills all life. But the oceans, currents, lakes, things like that. Try to get in that if you're able to. Get lots of sun on your skin, at least 15 minutes. Yes, you can take the vitamin D, but I found I need both. Because I had really low vitamin D at a time when I was outside every single day when the sun was out. I'm like, how is my vitamin D low if I'm outside every day? In sunny Florida where I live, and I was out during the day. But something about the way my body was functioning, it still needed vitamin D, so I tend to do both. So you got to find out what's going to work for you. If you're finding yourself way too tired to even get up and take a 5 to 10 minute walk, definitely revisit the other steps and shine. Like what's going on with your sleep? Are you hydrated? Are you nourishing? Because when I had my kids were newborns, getting 2 hours of sleep at a time, I'm too tired to take a walk, right? But I also know that's going to be a short period of time. When they hit about 6 months, they're sleeping more, they're eating bigger meals, and you get more sleep, and then you start to play catch up and restore and find a new normal. But if you're consistently tired, to the point where you can't get up and even just take a walk, you definitely want to check in, right? Is it depression? Are you dealing with postpartum issues? Is there pain in your body that's not being resolved? Like sometimes you get so used to pain, you forget that you're in pain and that's what's causing you. Like I've had a headache that's lasted 3 weeks or months, and I'm so used to it, I forget I have a headache. I think it's my new normal. And until it's resolved and I treat it, then I'm like, oh, all this other stuff I was trying to do is so much easier now. But because I didn't realize I was having a headache, it was too tough. I was having really bad allergy issues, and that made it hard to walk because I would just take a walk around the block and I'd be like exhausted and out of breath. And I was trying to figure out what's wrong with me. Turns out it was allergies, right? And so if you're not sure where to start because you're afraid to fail, just start and then check in with yourself to see what's going on so that you can continue it. And again, you're not racing anybody, right? So don't worry about joining a race in a 5K and beating your time. That doesn't have to get all competitive and outward. Just keep it simple. And then as you do it and you enjoy and you get stronger, you continue it more and more. And then you're going to find you have a lot more energy to engage with other things in your life as well. So tell us, what's your favorite way to stay engaged, to move your body? Is it walking, hiking, biking? Do you play a sport? What's your favorite natural place to be out in and engage? Sound off in the comments. Let us know if you heard something that was a little golden nugget or aha moment. And stay in touch. Okay? We'll see you next time on the Let Your Light Shine podcast. As we come to the close of another enlightening episode of Let Your Light Shine, I want to thank you sincerely for joining us today. It's been a true joy and privilege to share this space with you and our inspiring guest. Before we part ways, I'd like to leave you with a small nugget of wisdom to carry with you. Remember, the light you hold within is a beacon of hope, strength, and beauty. It's uniquely yours, and when you let it shine, you not only illuminate your own path, but also light the path of others. If you've been inspired by our conversation today, I would encourage you to explore more at lightshinebook.com, where you can find additional resources and support on your journey to unleashing your inner glow. And if you enjoyed today's episode, please share it with someone who might also benefit from its message. Remember to subscribe to our podcast on your favorite platform so you never miss an episode of Let Your Light Shine. As we say goodbye for now, remember that every day is an opportunity to embrace your power, cultivate joy, and most importantly, let your light shine. Until next time, I'm Jocelyn Jean-Louis Hardrick, Wishing you peace, love, and light. Thank you for listening, and keep shining bright.